All right. Finally, we're here. A little bit of a short one today. Um, just due to the fact that I got places to be, people to see, things to do, boy. That's the plan today, mine. I do need more battery to my microphone, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What's up, man? I'm late. I understand that by quite a bit. I'm late by quite a bit, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What up, champ? What's up, man? How you doing, broski? Dead clip memes. What is this? What is this I'm seeing? Respectful Billy, yeah, also wait for PTSD to finish. I did wait. I did purposely. Yes, I did. I did purposely wait for PTSD to stream. I did purposely wait. That was me waiting. I 100% did that, and that was not an accident because I'm a nice guy and I would wait for that. I was about to sleep. Based. What's based? What's based? I'm based. I'd like to think I'm based. This guy just woke up and hopped on stream. Me? Nah, I didn't just wake up, bro. What's good, Shotty? What's up, James Dillon, bro? Hackle wasn't here for the trolling of MMA Joey, was he? I don't think he was. So I got a clip. I got a short posted, and we're gonna continue the trolling of other MMA guys until I get enough for a compilation. You weren't? Alright, I gotta keep an eye out for my short, bro. Because I trolled two people. I trolled MMA Joey and MMA Experts. And it was pretty funny. I was editing the clip today and it was pretty hilarious. I can show it to you right now if you want. Or the first little bit if you want. Do you want to see the first little bit? MMA Guru relapsed on dominoes? Yeah, I know. But that's good though. I think he might, I don't know, maybe I'm looking into it a little bit too much. I might be looking into it too much, but I'm kind of low-key thinking that he's doing it to let other people get a chance to kind of grow. Because with MMA Guru gone, bro, it leaves nearly everybody kind of just on their own looking for someone to watch, right? I feel at least. And I feel like this is a moment for me to capitalize, right? Like this is a moment for me to really start pushing for it. The only problem is the videos. I just need videos, man. I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm right there. But, you know, it is what it is. I have a pimple on my mouth. That's called herpes. In your mouth. Herpes. Tino Sean Woodson has the worst stat ever. Is genuinely unusable. Sean Woodson's chin stat is better than Dustin's according to UFC 5. That's crazy. That dude rubs me the wrong way. MMA Joey, he used to be humble, but now he's a real arrogant a-hole. I think that aspect of him, about him being really arrogant and egotistical, is the most funny thing ever. I think that's the most hilarious thing ever, in my opinion. I think it's pretty funny. Just because it's like, this guy should be the least arrogant, most insecure person, but, you know, he's not. He's so, as you said, arrogant and egotistical. It's really funny. I find it hilarious. Like, he plays into it, too. Like, I think he knows. You don't get those vibes from him, though? Yeah, I know. That's why it's so funny, because... Hey there, Dag. What's up, man? How you doing? Man, I feel like I'm right there, bro. I feel like I'm right there. Once I harness that... I think the only thing I'm missing in my videos, dude... What's up, man? What's up, Vivin, Scrimpo, Toro, Hackle, Magnus, Titano? What's up to all you boys? The only thing I'm missing on the videos, bro, is just that there's a certain energy I feel like I'm missing, and I'm just working on it. What's up, Blurp Blurp? What's up, man? What a question do you got for me, bro? He was super humble when he first got on YouTube. Of course he's super humble, and he's not humble now, because being not humble is, like, the best thing for clips. Like, when MMA Joey saw the fact that he was trending for the Joe Pyfer knockout, and he was like this fat guy who looks like he's in a basement, with a lisp, right, with a speech impediment, he sees that and it's like, yeah, this is that's what he wants. That's what he wants to give off, is those vibes. So people can hate him, because at the end of the day, any attention you're getting is good attention. Any publicity is good publicity. That's what people say. What got you so happy? You've been like super smiley in stream. I've been feeling good, bro. I just feel like I'm kind of locked in right now. I feel like I'm really locked in. The funny thing about the troll yesterday was that there was a bunch of reports of Charles being injured. Was there actually? In his basement? Yeah, he does look like he's in the basement. Looking pretty with the parted hair. All right. It's good to hear, for real. Yeah. I just feel like, yeah, I'm locked in, man. I just feel like if I fix a couple little things here and there on my YouTube shit, then I should be going somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not. But maybe I am. Bro's actually trying to be an active streamer. Yeah, I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to take the opportunity. Why am I number 2? What is this? Hey, man, it is what it is. I was afraid to come back to the stream after I outed your physical abuse of me, but I've never faced my abuser. Bro, I'm not your abuser. OnlyFans your next move. Nah. Get this number off my name. What are these purple crowns? You get it by watching. You're probably going to be first at some point. You get it by watching, by donating. And you get like 75 at a time if you're just watching. But it was here yesterday. Bro, Taiju, whoops. Why'd I keep losing my rank? I don't know. I just said I'm proud of him and he ignored it. Yeah, I don't take compliments well. I don't like compliments. I really don't like compliments. Especially like sincere. My bad, bro. Stay in the game, boys. Yeah. What's your beef with MMA, Joey? Is it solely based off physio? What is that word? Physio what? A person's facial features or expression, especially when regarded as indicative of character or ethnic origin. What? You were just bullying a fat kid like 6th grade? That's funny, and I am 100% on board with this. That's, yeah, but MMA Joey wants to get bullied. MMA Joey wants to get bullied because he wants the spotlight. Let's be honest. MMA Joey's the type of guy where he wants to get bullied so he can maintain spotlight. So I'm helping him out as far as I'm concerned. ESPN pulled out the UFC library. Now I can't do my weekly goon to Van Zandt versus Ribass. Paige Van Zandt. Why do you need to goon to a fight with Paige Van Zandt? You do know she got an OF, bro. You look very sexy today. Can you take this compliment well? I'm not taking that. Why Blanchfield's kind of bad? She is not bad. Are you kidding me? Literally caked up. She tries to be bad, but she just ain't. Let's pull up the Give me a 360, please, I beg you. Is that really your question? Did you really say, hey, I got a real question, and then say, do a 360? I'm not doing a 360 like I'm some OnlyFans girl on Kai Cenat's stream trying to get some clout while in her Discord. Like, what? Aaron Blanchfield. All right, let's see. Best match. No, let's go by newest. Okay, yeah, you cannot be serious, bro. You cannot be serious. This is who you're calling bad. Really, this is it. Her face is literally lopsided. Look at this. One eyebrow's here. Look, one eyebrow's here. Go straight across. Way above the other one. One eye pupil's here. Go straight across. It's up. Like, she's literally lopsided, bro. What is this? You a hater? Bro, she's literally ugly. Who does she look like? She looks like if the Rizzler was grown. She looks like the Rizzler if it was a female all grown up. No? Do y'all see it? Like, I could see this doing the Riz face. And I'd be like, okay, nice one. But I don't know. M.A. Joey's a misogynist. Oh, whatist? I don't know what that is. M.A. Joey's getting the attention he never got. True. So I'm giving him what he wants. Do you go to the gym? If yes, what does your daily diet look like? My daily diet? Whatever I find in the fridge. Her OnlyFans is mid. It's really not. What do you mean it's mid? How's Paige Van Zandt's OnlyFans mid, bro? It's not at all. No, he didn't say misogynist. He said something else. He said a Meso Christ. What's a Meso Christ? Female Kaikara France. Yeah. Check out Julian Miller. Fuck is Julian Miller UFC? Julian Miller. Didn't she just fight? Julian Miller Taco? Julian Miller Taco? I don't see nothing about... Does she have like a taco truck or something? I don't understand. She looks like a Russian owl. What the fuck does that mean? The fate of the photo is terrifying. Kaikar trans. What? A mesochrist is someone who feels pleasure from pain. What? What? Someone who enjoys getting humiliated and hurt? Bro, first it's Fuda. First y'all bring up Fuda, and now y'all bringing up mesochrist? Masochist. Masochist. How do y'all know this? Juliana Miller, UFC, taco. I don't see nothing about tacos, bro. I ain't going front. Where's she from? US and Brazil? Masochist. I never heard of that. Bro doesn't know what a masochist is. Since when do y'all know? Okay, y'all spend way too much time on the internet if y'all know what a masochist is. I swear, y'all need to genuinely, A, get some friends, B, touch some grass, C, put down your phone. Call your mom, call your grandma, call your grandpa, bro. They're worried for you. If they knew what y'all were doing, knowing what a masochist is, like, they would be like, what is that? That's psychology 101. Like, dumbass. I'm not a dumbass for not knowing what a masochist is, bro. Like, why? How do you guys even know? How do you guys even find this out? What part of the internet do you find this out? I don't, like, is this a TikTok thing? Is this like the new Gooner thing? Is this gonna be like the new, like, Gooner thing? Being like, yeah, I'm about a masochist, hello, right now. Yeah, I'm just about a masochist right now. Yeah, hello. Yeah, it's a real thing. Some people have it. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, if MMA Joey... I wouldn't be surprised if MMA Joey... There's, like, this, like, 480p video of MMA Joey just getting, like, shit on. Or being in, like, some, like, random porno, bro. And he's just in the corner with, like, a little tiny piece of the corner screen. You're like, wait a minute. I know that. Did I tell you I knew about... sketches, sketches past before everybody else. I knew about sketches past before anybody else. I'm just going to say that right now. Fuda is my jam, surface level gooner. I'm not a, what is this? Are we really doing competitive gooning right now? Are we really comparing our goons levels? Like, what is this? Don't say, no. I think he means vajayjay, but I don't know. For what? Juliana Miller's the hottest chick in the trailer park. Yeah. Mate, we just finished high school. Hi. I didn't know what a masochist is because of the internet. Dag, some of us. Some people like us just have it. Bro, what? Richard was the guy that came up with the word masochist, you scientist. It's mentioned in movies. Nah, you guys are definitely... Tony Ferguson's brain is a masochist. Yeah, Tony Ferguson's definitely one of those guys for sure. He was that made up that word. Yeah. Some people say Dan Hooker. Really? I've never heard that word before. Why am I just finding out about this? But that's okay. But y'all can't call Dan Hooker a masochist because he's not taking sexual pleasure in it. Like what? I'm an abstract niche gooner. Like, bro, what is so? Dog. So are we really giving ourselves gooner titles here? Apparently I'm a surface level gooner and you're an abstract niche gooner. Like, is this seriously what we're doing? Flexing our gooner status? Max prestige gooner. Like, bro, sketch leak old gen, bro. Yeah. Apparently I'm not that much of a gooner. I thought I was. Surreal gooner. Alternative pop gooner? Alternative pop gooner. What does that even mean? Alternative pop gooner. Yeah, I'm an alternative gooner. I don't mess with the mainstream goons anymore. It's totally run by the industry. Someone tries to flex their niche goon knowledge. Yeah. Someone walks around with a like a Korinikoff t-shirt on, and someone's like, name three OFEDs. Name three of her videos. Yeah, you don't even know. You're not even a real fan. You're literally not even a real fan. Name 5 of her vids right now. 5 of her vids right now. You're not even a real fan. You can't go around wearing a Krinikov t-shirt and you don't even know her goons. Like, fake fan. Stolen valor. Postmodern gooner. Yeah, someone needs to write the Gooner Manifesto. I think that's the thing. Surreal. Just say you not about that Gooner life. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not. If the UFC shut down, what would you stream about? I mean, I was thinking that gooning would be like my secondary streaming thing, but I don't know. Apparently, I'm not a abstract niche gooner or a postmodern gooner or a surreal gooner. Like, I guess I'm not that. So I don't know what I would be doing. Probably just streaming. Maybe a cam girl. Maybe just like Camster. Probably Camster. Probably. I'd be doing. Goon gatekeeping. Yeah. Who is Corinna Kopp? Shut up. You know, bro, come on. That's literally like top of the iceberg is Corinna Kopp. Jeff Molina is my favorite UFC fighter. Yeah. I'm sure you watch a lot of tape on Jeff Molina. I'm sure you watch a lot of tape. By the time you're gooning on something, I've gooned it and moved on to the next. Yeah, I'll think about that next time I'm gooning. I'll be like, this is totally last season's goons, guys. I cannot be gooning. This is totally last season goons. Someone catches you gooning on the bus. Sir, that's totally last season's goons. That's like totally last season's goons. Yeah, you should check this one out. This is totally in season. Okay. Anyways, okay, let's get some Q&As in here. I mean, I mean, 17 minutes in, we're already talking about gooning, bro. Let's go. Watch John Jones' most recent interview. All right, I'll look at it. When I type UFC Q&A, people actually ask Q&A questions. Bianca saying sorry. You merely adopted the goon. I was born in it, molded by it. All right. This guy's name is just Goon. You have Bane and then you have Goon. Crazy how the word goon has transformed so much. It went from a goon meaning like someone's like, you know, that's my goons right there. Like if you called someone your goons, like if you called someone your goon in 2025, they'd be like, wait a minute. You said that couple years ago. You say, that's my goon over there. Be careful, I brought my goons with me. People would be like, oh, I gotta chill out. This guy got security with him. Say, I brought my goons with me. They were like, yeah, what? Bro's bringing jerk-off material to a fight? That's crazy. Calling someone your top goon? Yeah. What's your goon? Okay, you're a goon. What's a ghoul to a goon to a goblin? What is this, Kanye West lyrics? Church and a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a goon to a goblin? Okay. John Jones interview? Love a great seasonal goons during the winter and winter months. Seasonal goons. Like, sing your favorite song? No. Y'all wouldn't know. It's super niche. John Jones interview. Deep cuts with Vic Blends. All right, we'll watch the John Jones interview. But before we do that, take a sneak peek at one of my clips I'm doing. This is my clip of me trolling MMA Joey, so if you missed it. Guys, can we collectively troll MMA Joey? All right, what should we say to MMA Joey's chat? Should we say that? Conor Ilya, vacant title booked. Oliveira out. McGregor in. Oliveira out. McGregor in. Period. Check Twitter.
Where are you hearing this Oliveira out bullshit? Where are you hearing this Oliveira out? You just made that up, bro? No fucking way. Where's that at? You guys just made that up. No fucking way. Where are you guys seeing this? I don't see it anywhere. You guys are f***ing with me right now.
Time out, bro, for 5 minutes. If it's fake news, nah. His chat's angry, bro. His chat's angry.
Yeah, you guys made that up. Fuck you guys. Why did multiple people say that?
Oh, shit. Yo, close this up, boys. Close this up. Yo,
Timeout next time. They're getting banned. What a waste of time. Just
bro, what a sore loser, bro. What a sore
Anybody
loser.
else?
And then
Is
we
there
also
anybody
did
else I missed?
MMA experts as well. All right, let's take a look at the John Jones interview, though. You're absolutely good.
Expect one more rodeo.
Oh, he cut it off right at the punchline.
I felt like my life was going downhill real quick, and I just decided to save myself. I walked into an MMA school with the mindset of being the best in the world.
Believing that you can be somebody was something that was taught to me. But once I learned that the difference between him and I was just between the ears, I started to believe that the sky was truly the limit for me.
My name is Vic Blends, and this is Deep Cut with John Jones.
What's up, Vic?
John Bones Jones.
My man.
Bro, I appreciate you having us. Welcome to our shop, man.
To Albuquerque.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
It's only really my second time in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Like I told you, my sister's a Lobo, man, so she graduated from UNM for nursing, so.
Came out to send her off.
Yeah, I remember being here, for her graduation, and that was about it. It was pretty much in and out.
Nice.
How do you want to do your cut, man?
So I'm thinking we shave the head down and then fade up into the beard.
Yep.
And that's about it, a little trim.
What about the mustache? How do you feel about the mustache?
I like the mustache to be natural.
Yep.
Real natural.
Bro, what is this barber? This is not what happens when I go to the barber. When I go to the barber, the first thing they ask me 2 questions all the time. They usually say, do I have consent to touch you? And they usually ask me what my preferred pronouns are. I think this barber's whack. Just saying.
You're not lined up or anything.
What about the bottom right over the lip?
Right up, we can take a little bit off over the lip, but I like to look.
John Jones? Yeah, you can get a little bit up the lip. You can go a little bit lower as well. Yeah, you can go all the way down if you want. Actually, my gooch actually needs a little bit of trim here. And yeah, if you could fade the beard, as well as fade the balls a little bit. You know, just the important stuff, I think.
Kind of
natural on top.
Yeah, I like to look kind of like, did he shower today or didn't he? You know, I like to leave.
Yeah, that type of vibe.
I like that grub, that scrub look.
Did he shower today? Did he not? But speaking of showers, I am going to shower with you, whether you like it or not. Vic Blends.
All right, I got you.
All right,
Yo, I thought
cool.
you would have way more cauliflower ear, by the way.
No.
Now that I'm looking at it, I thought you would have.
I dish out cauliflower ear.
Some guys really like cauliflower. That's their thing. Like, they want that.
I had my first one in high school, and so I kind of know what it's like to have it now.
When you first started wrestling, was it like, I want the cauliflower? A lot of guys want it as like initiation.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a badge of honor. You know, when you see a man with cauliflower ears, you know that he's been through some stuff. That's for sure.
So I got to.
John Jones, the type of dude to leave his elbows on the arms of the chair so the barber can brush up against him. Yeah. Yeah, can you actually step back and forth like really quickly against my arm real quick?
Legendary first question I ask everybody.
Tell me.
What is your name and what do you do?
That's funny. My actual name is Jonathan Dwight Jones, and but people know me as John Bones Jones, and they also know me as the GOAT, and I'm the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah.
Can we get a fact check there? I believe there is a actual champion named Tom Aspinall, but we'll let that slide. We'll let it slide.
For some reason, I've never been warned so much about coming to a city other than Albuquerque. I've been to a lot of cities, but when people saw I was coming, my brother, my dad, everybody was like, be careful in Albuquerque, bro.
Funny.
What's up with the vibes out here, man? Like, tell me how you feel about the city. What's your relationship with it?
I think Albuquerque is one of America's best kept secrets. Like, there's a lot of really great things about Albuquerque. Some of the most humble people are here. We have all types of food. We get all the different seasons when it comes to weather. I think our Sandia Mountains are some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Sandia stands for watermelon because as the sun sets, sometimes you look at the mountain and it gives you so many different colors against the rock that it kind of looks like a watermelon. I got a bunch of phone calls last night. People said they saw you out at a
1 hour and 30 minutes? This guy asked for a bald head with a faded beard. And you're telling me he's in the chair for 1 hour and 30 minutes?
You had
No
dinner and went out
way.
for a little while.
Bro,
No
there
way.
was so much love in Albuquerque. Like, everywhere we were out on the street, dudes were driving by, stopping, we were taking photos. It was sick. I
That's
got a lot of
awesome.
love here. Like I said, my sister graduated here, so I got some small ties to Albuquerque, man.
Yeah, you know, for the most part, if you're a real cat, you'll get all the love in the world. And I think, you know, your brand and just the person that you are, the way you carry yourself and represent yourself, I think people see that, and a guy like you would have no problems here.
Bro, that's love. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I know there's so much love for Albuquerque. It's home, but you're just a kid from Endicott, New York.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me about growing up there, small town.
Endicott, New York. So originally I'm from Rochester, New York. But I did grow up in Endicott, New York. Rochester, New York was the inner city. I lived in the inner city. Grew up with a really good family, a real large family. My dad was the oldest of 12. And so I had a lot of, you know, aunties and uncles around, a lot of cousins, and we're church people for the most part, Vic. I was born on a Sunday. My dad's a pastor, my grandfather's a pastor. A lot of the women in my family are either first ladies or of a church, or you know.
The first ladies. A lot of people in his family are first ladies. Like Hillary Clinton first ladies. What does first ladies mean? Y'all know what that means?
In the choir, play instruments, you know, organs, and serve the church. So I grew up real heavy in the church, but I also grew up in the hood, you know. So, you know, I was used to seeing violence at a young age, and you know, death in the family due to violence at a young age and things like that. A lot of love in my life, but you know, just grew up in a rough area in the inner city of Rochester, New York.
Just growing up in a rough area and seeing things that we could say are traumatic early, is it hard to keep a relationship with God when you are surrounded by so many things that could make you question?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that it made things hard as far as keeping that relationship with God. If anything, it strengthened my relationship with God, because I always viewed God as a protector, you know, as my protector, as my family's protector.
Amen.
So as there were so many, you know, violent and negative things between the drugs and the violence, as there was so much of that around us.
Boring. Talk about fights, buddy. Talk about the fights.
Ordinary people and do extraordinary things. And I think that's an ability that I've taken from my mom.
And it makes her an extraordinary person.
Oh, absolutely. Her funeral, I realized that my mom was an absolute rock star, but she wasn't famous. She had about 15 women that stood up and talked about the way my mom has changed their life. And so my mom was a difference maker. She was a soul saver, and she was an extraordinary person. So I've taken her leadership skills. My father is a man of great faith. He's a man who can take nothing and make something great out of it.
Let's get to the real shit.
What would you say?
Ordinary people, bro, 6'4" with an 84-inch reach. Yeah. Can I be honest? This definitely didn't happen. He's making me fall asleep.
See your messages to the world.
Brother, stay planted. You know, when you stay planted and you're really rooted in what you...
Does he ever talk about the fight?
And it showed. You know, my brothers both were Division I. I was a junior college guy. Both my brothers graduated. I was a dropout. So I think I got to a point in my life where I had to really look myself in the mirror and realize that I'm responsible for how my life turns out.
Could we?
Okay, this is good. This is good stuff.
You know, I don't know what life holds. Make it to heaven.
Could we expect one more rodeo?
You know, I don't know what life holds as far as fighting and competing. I do feel like I'll be a lifelong martial artist, whether I'm coaching others or taking exhibition matches or things like that. There's a lot of great competition still in the UFC. I do view myself as more than a fighter. And being in my position, I feel like I have a lot more options than a lot of the other fighters as far as the ability to leave and return and things like that. And so right now, I'm just focusing on love, happiness.
Focusing on love. Focusing on love. While he's out in Thailand with muscular Russian men instead of his loved ones like his wife and kids. What type of love is that? Like, this guy said I'm out here focusing on love, bro. You're strip this man. Hey, someone strip this man. He is no longer champion. Please. Love. This guy's talking about I'm focusing on love. Really, love. Most fighters when they retire, they say, I want to focus on spending time with the loved ones. I want to focus on spending time with my family. No. John Jones wants to focus on love with jacked Russian dudes. I mean, you can't make this up.
We're in the quarter century mark. And this year should be a really special year. So this year, I'm saying yes to more opportunities.
Wait a minute. Yes to more opportunities? I believe you said no to nearly every opportunity the UFC has given you.
Being here, meeting you.
So grateful.
I'm glad that I'm doing this. I've been meeting so many great people. I'm saying yes to more opportunities. I'm traveling more. I'm consciously being kinder to people. And that's just the way.
Yeah, I hope he's being kinder to people. Because if he was being worse to people, I don't know what that would mean. Murder? Like, what? I really hope you're trying to be better to people.
I'm on right now. It's just like love and kindness and peace, and focusing on family and focusing on me, my aura. And
do you still love the game?
Do I love the game? I'll always love MMA. Somehow the universe made me one of the best at it, so I'll always love it.
John Jones is getting hornier as the longer he sits down in this interview. Yeah, I'm focusing on love, man. I'm just focusing on spreading the love, spreading, the love to other people, to men, to women, to men, to guys like you, to guys like that cameraman over there, to guys like your cute producer that's off in the corner. I'm just really focusing on love out here. I would love to get to love you at some point in time. I'd love to get to know you a little bit more, boy. Let me cut your hair. Yeah, it's like, nah, John, I already got my hair cut. Nah, not the hair on your head, buddy.
I'll always love it. Yeah.
God, I'm looking at you, right, and I see the feelings, bro. I see it. I see the love.
Yeah. I'll always be there. It changed my life.
What? This guy just. When I look at you, John, I definitely do see the love. John's like, yeah, I know you see the love. I love you.
I'll always love it. Yeah.
God, I'm looking at you, right, and I see the feelings, bro. I see it. I see the love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the love.
Yeah, I'll always be there. It changed my life. It gave me an opportunity to change my branch in our family tree, and so I'll always be greatly indebted to the sport.
100%. You left your mark here. You are an absolute legend.
Thanks.
And aside from the ring itself, you've shown a lot of people that there's still hope even in the darkest of times. Yeah. So I have a section of the show. It's called Quick Cuts. Fast questions.
They better fuck.
Like,
yeah.
All right.
We got deep, man. We got there on the deep cut, but
for sure.
Just answer these as we go, as you want to.
Oh boy.
Childhood celebrity crush.
Alicia Keys.
Cap. Childhood celebrity crush. He's had way too much PR training. He was definitely about to say Michael Jackson. He was definitely about to say a dude. Alicia Keys. Yeah, okay, buddy. We all know what you really mean. We all know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Get off my woman, bro.
Go. Watch out now.
That's so fake, bro. Why is he so fake?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Get off my woman,
he just
bro.
wanted to slap him, bro.
Watch out.
He just wanted to slap him.
Watch out, bro. You smacked that hand a little too hard now, bro. Watch out, bro. It might be on site.
On site.
It might be on site.
That's my girl. Once you said, ooh, like an agreement, so I was like, wait a minute, because that's low-key my wife.
Watch out, man.
Low-key my wife, Vic.
What do you mean? What do you mean, low-key my wife? Don't you, like, I don't know, have a wife? Like, that's a low-key my wife. Bro, you got a wife. And you got kids. Alicia Keys, that's low-key my wife. Bro, John, you got one already.
If you were stranded on an island and you had to survive with one other UFC fighter, who would you take to survive with you?
I would bring George St. Pierre, because not only is he tough, but he's intelligent.
GSP, baby.
He's a thinker.
You, Arthur, Chandler, step into the octagon. Who's walking out? For those that don't know, those are his 2 NFL professional
Super Bowl
champion brothers that claim they could beat John's ass.
He hasn't even married her. The girl is still his fiance. That's still his fiance? She's still his fiance. Really? Why are y'all shaming Jones for spreading love? You guys are rude. Shut up. That's still his fiance, bro. It's been like 10 years. What?
So just put it out there. Let's finish the debate between the brothers. If y'all 3 walked into the octagon and only one could walk out, who's walking out?
I feel as if
he's with a new shawty? No way. No way. John Jones' new girlfriend? No. He's still with the same one. Bro, why y'all lying? Why y'all lying? Why you guys lying? Crazy.
I feel it would be myself or Chandler. Chandler's just a freak of nature. He's massive. He's very athletic. It'd be myself or Chandler. Arthur thinks he can beat us, and that would be his downfall.
Sorry to Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur thinks he can beat us. That's his downfall.
If you could change one thing in the scoring system of the UFC, is there anything that you would change?
In the scoring system? No, Dana White recently switched the rules from 12 to 6 elbows being not illegal anymore. I got disqualified years ago doing a 12 to 6 elbow. Now that's not an illegal move anymore, and I'm really happy with that change. So
should the O be back on your record from the disqualification? If the move is legal now and you're the one that got disqualified for it, should you have that loss removed off your record?
The promoter in me says that O should be removed from my record. That way I could be truly marketed as an undefeated fighter. But the athlete in me knows that rules are the rules. And at the time, when I was disqualified, 12 to 6 elbows was illegal. So I broke the rule and I paid the cost by having a loss. It just is what it is. Can't cry over spilt milk.
I respect it. You gotta respect it. Character is everything. Who is the most underrated UFC fighter of all time?
The most underrated UFC
Easy. Hamza Chimaev. He's going to say it right here. Hamza Chimaev.
all time. Underrated.
Gotta give somebody their flowers right now.
UFC fighter. Can we come back to that one?
We'll come back.
All right.
Who's the most overrated UFC fighter?
Overrated
Easy. Habib.
UFC fighter. That's funny. I could say his name, but it's really just because I don't like him. And saying his name gives him clout, which I also don't want to do.
No, it's definitely Tom Aspinall. Definitely Tom Aspinall, bro.
His initials are CC, and he's a total douchebag.
CC? CC? Who's CC? Connor? Who? Chris Curtis? Chris Curtis. This guy's not talking about Chris Curtis. Who is CC's? Who's CC initials? The most overrated? He's talking about Hassan Zada. I don't think he's talking about Hassan Zada. Colby Covington. Colby Covington. Okay, Colby. Yeah.
And and if you watch the sport, I think people will know who I'm talking about.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Fair enough.
We'll leave names out.
Colby.
Give me your Mount Rushmore of fighters. Top 4 in this game.
Top 4.
All right, top 4. GSP 1, Jones 2, Anderson Silva 3, Mighty Mouse 4. Easy.
Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre.
Yeah.
And myself.
Yeah.
In no specific order. I think we've all done really great things in the sport.
If you had to build your perfect fighter from 4 people, striking, grappling, cardio, fight IQ, build your dream fighter for me.
Okay, so.
All right, striking, Sean O'Malley, grappling, Chimaev, cardio, Marab.
So fight IQ, I would start with myself.
Fight IQ, Volkanovski, easy.
Striking, I would give to Anderson Silva. Cardio, I would give. Could I use myself again?
You can use yourself again.
I've never really gassed out in a fight. I really pride myself in outworking my opponents.
Grappling DDP. Yeah, get out of here, bro. This guy suplexed himself against Brad Tavares, tried to take down Brunson and got fucked. Like, come on.
Wrestling, I would go with George St. Pierre.
Okay.
Jiu-jitsu, I would go with Damian Maia. And boxing, I think
this guy added his own. Did this guy really just add his own categories here? This guy's saying jiu-jitsu and boxing.
I think Dustin Poirier.
The CTE's hitting hard. I think the CTE's hitting John Jones really bad. He just made his own rules up in a question. Actually, John, that's not what I asked. I actually didn't ask you that question. Don't just make shit up on my interview, bro.
Poirier has some pretty good hands. And Elias Topuria, he has some really good hands too.
Ilya has an amazing background in boxing.
Yeah, Ilya.
Great. Max Holloway, great boxer himself. What do you think about these wrestler and striker matchups that are happening right now? Because as a fan, we want to see exciting fights, but it just seems like the wrestling striking matchup, and we could look at Sean and Merab as example of like, man, we want to see an exciting fight, and a true UFC fan is going to appreciate the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling. But these matchups, what are your opinion on finding exciting matchups in the UFC?
I think the traditional grappler versus striker conversation is always going to be a fun conversation to have, just because with Muay Thai and boxing, it's very popular here in America, and then you got things like jiu-jitsu and wrestling that's always going to be very popular. They both have huge fan bases and communities, and I think both fan bases are always going to want to see their fighter win. There's always going to be a boxer who feels like he can beat up a jiu-jitsu guy, and there's always going to be a wrestler who thinks he can beat up a Muay Thai kickboxer, and so it's always going to be an interesting conversation, and really, it depends on who mentally comes ready to go that night.
It seems like he's trying to set up that Pereira fight, talking about he wants exhibition fights, and that matchup between grapplers and strikers are always going to be fun. Like, he's calling for that Pereira fight, I think.
There's lots of boxers that can beat up UFC fighters if they come in the right headspace. And there's lots of jiu-jitsu players that can beat up on a Muay Thai kickboxer.
Come in the right headspace? Hey, yo.
It just depends on who brings the skill set that they know confidently, ready to win that night.
Yeah, and I'm Russian, so I love it, but the Khabib, the Islam, the Merab, and these foreign guys that are it seems like they're taking over UFC.
It does seem that way. I think countries have their moments in time. For a long time it was Brazilian fighters, and then I feel like I was a part of the American wave of champions, and right now it seems like a lot of the Dagestanis and the Russians are having their moment right now, and eventually it may be. Who knows who's next? But I think
the Australians are next. Let's be honest. The Australians are coming up the rankings.
Fighting has their moments.
Who do you think is the next American great fighter?
Oh, I would have to say my personal dear friend, Gable Steveson. Gable wrestles for the University of Minnesota. He is a several-time national champion, I believe 2-time national champion, gold medalist, world champion. And when he puts his heart into punching and kicking people, he's gonna be a problem to deal with. I'm gonna personally try to introduce him to all my trainers and all the people that's helped me get to this point. I think he's double the athlete that I am, and he's gonna be scary in the future.
Yeah. You believe send your kid to Dagestan 2-3 years, forget
about him, right? Forget about him. That's funny.
Gosh, I mean, you said Ilya too. Like, bro, do you think anybody?
What was the point of bringing that up? He just wanted to say that. Did he just want to prove that he's locked into the UFC lingo? He just had to say that. By the way, John, send kid 2-3 years, Dagestan, forget. Am I right? Like, what is that? How does that fit into any of this?
Has an answer for that guy?
I say time will tell. One thing that I know from experience, just being in the sport for so long, that it's difficult to win the belt,
It's more difficult to live the lifestyle of a UFC champion and continue being a UFC champion. The fame and the press and the money and the girls and the alcohol and all of it, it doubles down on you. And very few people can handle it. That's all.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward because I don't think you yourself, John Jones, could handle it.
I actually do wish Elias all the support in the world. I know he has a great family, a great management team, and a great fight team, and great friends.
He's a savage, bro.
I think he's
Islam's savage, bro.
I think he's gonna do the right things. But we'll see. We'll see. It's always gonna be a matter of time when it comes to people that have become champion. It's a very hard thing to maintain.
So in the recent years, the calf kick is I feel like
oh my gosh, we got Joe Rogan over here. Man, the calf kick really changed the game. It really changed the game, bro. He's like, I think he's what, 8 years too late on this one?
Become more dominant in a thing that we haven't seen before in UFC.
Haven't seen before. Dog, is this guy's literally 10 years late. Yeah, what do you think about this guy named Conor McGregor climbing up the rankings? Like, I think you're a little bit behind here.
Now today, what is a strike that you think a lot of people are sleeping on that has become
oblique kick? He's gonna say
more
oblique
significant.
kick.
The calf kick has become really popular in recent years. It's a devastating technique. It definitely shuts people down right away. I've always said that one of the most underrated techniques in MMA is the jab. The jab. The basic jab, man. It's
the jab. Did this guy really say the jab is the most underrated?
The fighters that utilize their jab, guys like Elias, guys like Poirier, some of our better boxers, I mean, they appear to be light years ahead of the MMA fighters just because really what it boils down to the jab. The jab sets up everything. Mm-hmm. And I would love to see the future of our sport lean into their boxing more. Mm-hmm. For all of us to have better hands, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna name these fighters and I want you to describe them in one word.
All right.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, a showman.
Khabib.
He's a leader.
BJ Penn.
BJ Penn.
BJ Penn? I don't think we talk about BJ Penn. BJ Penn, psychotic. BJ Penn, arrested. BJ Penn, CTE. BJ Penn, method. BJ Penn, arrested.
Israel Adesanya.
Adesanya?
What the fuck did I do? What did I do? What the fuck? How did I fuck this up?
Style
bending. Ronda Rousey.
Hot.
She's a sweetheart.
Ilya.
Yeah. For Israel Adesanya, I would have said dog.
Poirier.
Ilya Tapuria. Who's Joe?
Rose.
Sean O'Malley.
Best striker.
It's colorful. Why he's colorful? Colorful character, colorful hair, colorful fighting style, colorful cars.
Yeah, you wish he was colorful, John. You wish he was colorful.
Yeah, he's colorful. That's a compliment.
Volkanovski.
Volk.
What do y'all say about Volkanovski? Volkanovski. I don't know who that is. I know Volkanovski. Volkanovski. I'm just kidding.
He's just awesome. I love everything about that guy.
Anderson Silva.
He's my idol. To this day. I get nervous when I'm around him to this day.
George St. Pierre.
The GOAT man. Tabernacle man. He is the GOAT man. I swear to God, man. He is the GOAT man.
Example.
Daniel Cormier.
Next question, please.
Wow. The beef is back, boys. The beef is back.
No. I'm teasing.
You could give him a good one.
I'm proud of that man. I'm proud of him.
Proud.
No, that's disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. I'm proud of him. Bro, saying that like he's his dad. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm proud of him.
I love DC. I hope to be DC one day. Islam.
what is it called when someone's been brought up by somebody else? He's like a
Prodigy.
Protege. Yeah, he's protege. He's Khabib's protege. It's good to see his hard work pay off.
Best student.
Yeah.
Best student, man.
Yeah.
That guy's a savage.
Bro, I'm really no hater, bro. Like when people are doing great, I gotta give them their flowers.
I want Islam in the chair one day. Just gonna put that out there.
You want in the chair?
Yeah, I want to interview Islam.
You heard it. You heard it here, Islam.
Islam Khabib.
Now, why does John Jones kind of give like he doesn't like? John Jones give the energy like he really doesn't like Islam.
I want the duo. Put it out there in the world right now. So.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Last two questions, man. Could 100 men beat one gorilla?
Could 100 men? That's a good. I knew this question was coming too. That's hot right now. Could 100 men beat a gorilla? I'd say absolutely yes. I think you get a bunch of unarmed men. I think the one thing that a lot of people aren't taking into consideration is the intelligence of men. Man, that's just something.
I don't agree with you. I think a silverback gorilla is just too. The movement is just. I don't think we could keep up with that type.
The movement is just like, yeah. The movement is just like so fucked up. Like the movement is just like fucked up, man. Fuck that.
I just think the skin. I think, like, what would we do?
Wait, you're saying you agree with me or you disagree?
No, I don't agree with you.
Oh, you don't agree?
No,
okay.
I don't think 100 men could beat a gorilla.
I mean, when you think about what men have been able to achieve in history, I mean, like, we would outsmart that gorilla for sure. We wouldn't need weapons, but we would outsmart it for sure. For sure. And then I've been this shit's been hunting my Instagram lately. When you slow down the tape of a gorilla fighting, he's not throwing direct strikes. You know, it's flaily. You know, he's hitting you with his palm. And
he will take you and split you in two.
I agree, but then you have your backup behind. You know, and then I'm also hearing things about the endurance of a gorilla and how they fight in spurts and explosiveness. As a longevity athlete, I fight for 25 minutes. I get how you can be the toughest person on the planet, and fatigue makes cowards of all of us. When you're tired, you're just tired. You can be the baddest dude on the planet.
Yeah, dude, 100 people destroy a gorilla easily.
But when you're tired, you're just tired. That little inner bitch starts coming out and speaking to you. And I think that's what would happen against a gorilla.
How many John Joneses would it take to beat one gorilla?
I'm gonna say 20.
Brother, you're the GOAT, but stop.
I say 20.
Bro, stop.
Bro, I am a cardio athlete, bro.
Sure,
and
you're the GOAT.
Easily, 20 John Jones destroy Glizzy. Sorry, Freudian slip there. 20 John Jones destroyed gorilla.
And I fight dirty. I fight to win.
I would believe you if you told me you could beat up any man, but like, bro, 20 John Joneses.
20 John
You would be
Jones.
the first I'd nominate on earth to go first. I'd put you first in front of the line.
Give me 20, bro. I'm breaking fingers and toes. You name it. I'm going for the eyes.
Poking eyes.
I'm poking eyes. You asshole. I saw what you did there.
Poking eyes.
You beat me to it. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's a fun debate.
Leandro, I saw that message, bro. That did not hit. That did not hit.
Imagine if of men around the world got this fired up towards see what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. That's all the John Jones interview had to offer. That's all the interview had to offer. And it is what it is, bro. John Jones, what did this interview tell us? This guy's focused on love and not focused on Tom Aspinall. He wants to, I don't even know, hang out with Russian dudes. Been the clip of John calling DC, it's so fake. Probably. I know I'm positive, possessive with games. Oh, shut up. No, I'm Timmy, bro. Stop saying bring back poker, bro. The more you say that, the less likely I am to bring him back. Blaming me for the what? Why does John Jones seem chill? I don't know. I don't know why. Mod Timmy. I'm not modding Timmy. Why are you mod, bro? I need to get rid of that shit, bro. Like, come on. You don't need to be mod, bro. Straight up. Yeah, that's it. All right, so John Jones ain't been doing nothing. He's never gonna be nothing. How does Luke Thomas have 1.3K live viewers? Ain't no way. We're both Canadian. I don't care. I don't care. Do we troll? Do we troll Luke Thomas? Do we troll Luke Thomas, boys? Yo, if you're here, y'all want to troll Luke Thomas?
Build height before their offense can.
Y'all want to troll Luke Thomas?
Right, so he'll take them down, and let's say
most people are shows. What's up? Thank you for that.
Leg up, and they're up against the fence.
Him and his brothers are down. Who else is down? I need at least like 7 people.
First of all, to get position, then to stand.
We need at least like a lot of people. Has to involve race? No. Why are you guys so anti-troll, anti-fun people? Playing the troll. I'm down. Yeah, down. What are we saying? Are we okay? Who does Luke Thomas not like? Who does Luke Thomas not like?
Even when he's at distance, he thrives on movement.
Say Dana left the UFC? Should we say Dana left? Dana parted ways with UFC. Dana parted ways with UFC. John Anik? You're not going to warn Luke. Don't be a virgin. Sean Strickland? He doesn't like Sean Strickland?
Striking offense, for example, or they're not, but they're so worried about the
He hates Sean Strickland. Really? Let's say DDP out, Strickland in. DDP out, Strickland in. All right, boys. DDP out, Strickland in. DDP out, Strickland in. All right, ready? DDP out, comma, Strickland in. All right. DDP out, Strickland in. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, say it. Let's see. He has a lot. Channel name, Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas is the channel. All right, let's see. DDP out, Strickland in. Yeah, yes. DDP out, Strickland in. Bro, this guy's yapping.
I had a wrestling coach who just like it
sounds
like the most simple concept, and it is. It's not in any way a genius concept, but you'd be surprised how often people forget it, and you have to be reminded of it.
What is wrong?
The fastest way to win
let's see if anybody says anything.
The fastest way to get to someone's back is to initiate it. The person who initiates the offense is typically, not always, but typically going to be the winner. So I bring this all up to say, rather than being concerned this guy's literally Marab,
bro. This guy's literally not even looking at chat.
Out as you build height.
This guy's literally just yapping. He's literally just yapping.
Not a significant submission threat. He thrives on space. The thing you have to take away from him is you have to take away that space. So move into him, and if he
someone donated,
then initiate contact.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Not with defense, but with offense. And then once you get taken down, because you probably will get taken down, you don't wait and try and build height and get your back up to the fence.
Bro, what is this guy yapping about? This guy just nonstop talks.
But like invert backside 50-50, and if he doesn't peel out, then you can stand. Excuse me. If he peels out, you can stand.
How is he not reading?
You can go back the other way. What you saw was
how is he not reading, bro? How is he not seeing this?
Taking a little bit of the Charles Oliveira view of things, and then rather than spending time building height, you are initiating backside 50-50. You are initiating leg entanglements, and not just the kind where they're still on top of you, but where you can go underneath. And so now you are changing the dimension, your approximation to them, and
it's
your
pre-recorded.
This guy should quit around them. Like if you take me down and I'm off my back and I'm facing you, all right,
I'll bring back poker.
and maybe I'll win the fight. But on some level, I'm still accepting.
Bro, is this pre-recorded?
And what I'm saying is, don't do that.
This is not live.
Except that you're on the
This
ground,
is not live.
But now you're going to reset the terms for you. Like, so much of what Merab does, he just thrives off of setting.
Bro, is this fake? 1.4 thousand people. And you're telling me this is how the chat moves at 1.4 thousand people? Seriously, this is how the chat moves at 1.4 thousand people.
But I know that just trying to like down block your way against a guy who's got basically unlimited cardio, and very good wrestling and a dynamite chin as well.
People
like,
really watch this.
That guy. Like, go back to that 5th round.
Oh
where
my
O'Malley
gosh.
hurts him.
Oh
This is
my
an obvious
gosh.
thing. Yeah, people aren't as good.
This is unbearable. That's unbearable. All right, let me unban poker for that. Bro, what is that? Unsuccessful troll. All right, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. I mean, what can you do? We didn't get trolled. It's just, I don't know. Luke Thomas is just a literal loser, bro. Literal loser. What happened?
Let's see this one. In the UK, there are.
Bro, this guy genuinely does not care about his chat. How are people watching Luke Thomas? He genuinely does not care about any of everybody. Like, bro, what? That was whack. That was pre-recorded. That's literally pre-recorded. It's not even live. That's insane. Actually insane. Well, all right. Failed mission. You know what? It's better than that. Why is he reading comments when he reads live chat? I don't know. He's not live. It's a loop. Yo, hey boy. Do we troll this guy?
I'm off college. I work from
This guy's at 53K subs. He's definitely reading chat. He's definitely reading chat. Imagine fake streaming. Yeah. Do we want to do this guy? Don't troll him? Why not? Y'all don't want to troll him?
YouTube team, they're pretty amazing.
He's a chill guy.
Like 4 or 5
I
years
don't
ago,
care.
Pat Barry grooming Rose, and I mean,
I don't
knew her
care.
when she was 14, started dating her,
Poker's
like,
back.
immediately.
Yeah, he was depressed always. Scroll up.
I'm sure.
What do you mean
there
scroll
were,
up?
like, several moments where they jumped to conclusions.
I was just watching this video playing Hogwarts Legacy last week. He's a skinny guru. We given him engagement.
As far as I'm aware, Rose hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I know, but this is also me getting engagement. What's up,
Is
Poker?
it fucked up to say that I really don't give a shit? Like, she seems.
Are we down? Are we down to troll him or nah? Y'all boys down or no? I'm down if y'all down. There's not that many people. There was more people yesterday. So it is what it is. Why you banned me for so long? Because you're weird as fuck. No, don't do it. Yes, no. We're trolling. I mentioned you to him once. He said he doesn't know you. Really? He said he doesn't know me. He's a bum? So, he said he doesn't know me. That means we gotta troll him if he doesn't know us. He said he doesn't know me. He's gonna know who I am. He said, someone asked him about me now, and he said he doesn't know who I am. Now he's gonna know who I am. He doesn't want this. Alright, boys. What are we saying? What are we saying?
Like, people just assume because he like ran into her when she was 14 and then started dating her when she was 18. Like, I don't know, maybe he did groom her. I don't fucking know. Or maybe like they just happen to have.
What is bro yapping about?
Known each other when she was younger and then like they reconnected when she was 18. Who knows? I don't know. What is their actual age difference anyway? Because isn't Rose like 35 or some shit? What is this?
All right, let's say John Jones stripped. John Jones officially stripped. John Jones officially stripped. What the fuck? Let's say John Jones. I go to this guy's stream, GK, and say John Jones officially stripped. What the fuck?
Oh, dude. So he was. No, that's actually.
Actually, that's not that bad. John Jones being stripped isn't that bad. It's not that bad. Let's wait. John Jones stripped? Officially stripped? Alright, yeah, we'll go for it. Nah, should we do it? Fuck. I don't think John Jones is stripped. Alright, we'll say it. John stripped. Let's say Jones stripped. Jones stripped. Yeah, Jones stripped. Yeah, John Jones officially came out. No, we're not saying he officially came out. John Jones stripped. Yeah, let's say John Jones stripped. John Jones was stripped? Thoughts on John Jones being stripped? John Jones found alive? Bro sending his goons out? Yeah, literally.
Aspinall, new champ.
John
Jones stripped.
Yeah.
What? Nuh-uh. Wait, no, he's not. Don't say anything about him being stripped. You guys are yanking my chain. Are you a skinnier MMA guru? I am. Jones stripped. Was Jones really stripped? Or breaking news? John Jones found alive. Jones officially stripped. Where? Where is this? Where's this?
Say check Twitter. Check Twitter. Check Twitter. Say check Twitter. Check Twitter. Check Twitter.
He just got stripped. Send link.
Yeah, Ariel Helwani.
He got stripped. That's crazy.
Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani.
I don't see anything about him being stripped.
Say
so
Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani. LOL Helwani.
You guys are being crazy. Aspinall versus Lewis for the. All right, now you guys are really trolling.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. He's uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. He is very uncomfortable. All right. Yeah, we need to get guys. We need to get Shay. Shay is our target. Shay is one of our targets. Kenny's one of our targets. Who else? And anybody else that goes live. I think trolling Joey again. I think trolling Joey again would be hilarious. Not Shay. No, we're doing Shay, bro. We're doing Shay. Shay's good. I know, but just because someone's good doesn't mean we don't troll them. There's literally no damage in trolling somebody. Shay, you got to come up with something good. He got a good Jude defense. He won't even notice you probably. Such cat, bro. We literally, bro, stop it. Luke Thomas's chat had 1.4K viewers, and we made everybody notice us. We're strong. We're small in numbers. But big in ability. You guys don't underestimate yourself. Dag, you're bleeding viewers. You have an intense MMA discussion to save your stream. You have to have an intense MMA discussion to stay in stream. I'm bleeding viewers. I know, but it is what it is. Small in numbers and big in tortas. Yeah. Big in tortas. All right. Apes together strong. Yeah. Yeah, apes together strong. He literally just got up and left. Didn't even read what I said. Yeah. He didn't have a good reaction. MMA Joey's reaction was actually funny because he got really mad. MMA Expert's reaction was really funny because he was actually concerned. So if we see anybody else that's live, bro, we gotta troll him. We don't have length, but we have girth. Yeah, exactly. We don't have length, we have girth, bro. MMA Joey banned me from chat like you did, Daggy. Yeah. Why did you troll Notch yesterday? Notch? Who's Notch? All right, Dag, you have a great day, kiddo. Good luck with the rest of your stream. All right, peace, bro. See you, man. I'm also going to get like a compilation of me trolling people. With Got Mogged. The guy who made Minecraft. I didn't troll Notch. He doesn't stream on YouTube. What do you mean? We don't have quantity. We have quality. I think so, too. I think we don't. Yeah, we don't have the numbers, but we have the commitment. So shout out y'all, bro. Shout out y'all. MMA Joey is Notch. Oh, okay. MMA Joey's Notch. I could see it. Yeah, yeah. Joey, you downs warrior. Joey does not have downs. I wish. Why is my YouTube bugging? What if you went to an after party at a house and the person turned on their TV, went to YouTube, and the sign-in page said, "Would you stay or immediately leave?" If I went to an after party at a house, of course I'd leave. What the fuck? I made Joey wears a diaper. Yeah. Smoke and leave? No. I don't do drugs, bro. Huge Minecraft YouTuber arrested. Interesting. Could you be Guru Nagunov? Oh, yeah, for sure. Stop it. Of course. A Nagunov? Are you kidding me? 100%. 100%. No one's on my level in terms of a Gunov. No one's even close to my level on a Gunov. Yo, Dake Tuivasa versus Johnny Walker? Really? That's something that's believable. But I could not care left. Strip John Jones. We gotta do that. Is Twitter not working for y'all? I don't think you beat PTSD in Nagunov. Maybe not. Look up fan grabs. I've seen the video, bro. I've seen the video. Dake, show your cauliflower. And bro's about to watch Moist Critical. PTSD is goon stories. Goated goon stories. What were PTSD's? Nah, I don't even want to know what PTSD's goon stories. Alright, I'll get PTSD on my stream, and I'll get him on the Discord, and he can tell me his goon stories, for sure. Dake hasn't dropped a goon story. What goon story? What type of goon stories is this guy dropping? Like, what's the premise of it? Does he shave his gooch? Like, goon stories as in, like, while he was gooning, bro? Like, while he was gooning, he has a story? Like, what was the situation there? No VR goon stories. Okay, interesting. Dag goon lore was just Fuda mainly? No, it's not Fuda. I don't have any Fuda lore, bro. Clown him. All is the best MMA channel in this space. Okay. True hackle. Alright, I'm gonna upload some shit. The VR Goon story is special, man. Okay. Finished YouTube shorts. Goon. It's not try-on cleaning. It's not see-through try-on cleaning. Why do you sound so sensitive about your Fuda? I don't watch Fuda. Clown exposes gooners while being one. Really? Okay. How does one get exposed for being a gooner? How do people get exposed for being a gooner? Is that like, literally know about bad dragon? What the fuck's bad dragon? Juliana Miller has an OF? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. She deadass be going crazy. What the fuck? How many of them are gooners, bro? How many shorties got OF on the UFC? Dude, you gotta watch his show. It's hard to describe. Clown is very unique. Okay. Maybe. I'll check it out. Who's the ugliest fighter with an OF? Eileen Perez. I mean, there's literally... I only know of two. Juliana Miller and Eileen Perez. And Jessica Andrade had one. So Jessica Andrade, if you're going all time, Jessica Andrade, for sure. Yo, don't forget to like, boys. Can y'all like? Because I'm going to upload some shit. I need to create a thumbnail. Jessica has one. Did you tell me what CI is? Bro, that's so different. So different. So different. But a stream at the gym, Dag, you got me. What do you mean I got you? Clown hates Unk and vice versa, but he didn't tell you much about that? They hate each other? Really? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's interesting. You know Valentina has one too? Yeah, I know, but that's so different. Valentina Shevchenko's so different. BRB, gonna knock. Valentina Shevchenko having one is like so different. Valentina Shevchenko OnlyFans. Because I'm pretty sure if it was true, like she actually be posting like some crazy shit. You know. Are you dyslexic? Bob. Oh, my bad. Valentina Shevchenko OnlyFans. What does she be posting? Is she just... OnlyFans.com. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. What the fuck? She actually has one? That's crazy. Interesting. Are you dyslexic? I think I am. Didn't tell you the truth about everything? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, why would he tell me the truth about everything? He's not in a position to tell me everything I have to know about him. Like what? Mod poker. I'm not modding poker, bro. I'm not modding poker. Mod poker. I'm not modding poker, bro. I'm not... Jesus. I'm not doing that. Mod poker. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. Anyways, I'm dipping. This is like the most anti-UFC MMA stream I've ever had in probably a long time. This is just pure randomness. But thank y'all for being here. It's been your boy, Dag MMA, man. I'm gonna post a video right after this stream, so turn on notifications, man. Why weren't you considering modding? Whatever. Yeah, I was. Quick is live. I know, but I gotta dip, bro. Got shit to do today. I'll be here tomorrow though. Jew work ethic. I'll be here tomorrow, boys. Afternoon, maybe same time, maybe late night. I might do one late night, one midday, but I'm probably gonna do at least one late night tomorrow.